Alright. Welcome back, YouTube. I'm your host, Corporal, with my boy Twiggy.
Dragon of the... Are we doing this?
Oh, are we doing it?
No, let's just...
Oh, okay. Anyways, welcome back to the Anime Veteran, and today we're going to be doing a 0 to Z anime review over Danmachi, or Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? So without further ado... Now.
Dragon of the Darkness Flame!
No weeb. Anyways, cue the intro. Alright, welcome back everybody. So today we are reviewing Danmachi, or an extremely long Japanese name that I'm not even going to try to butcher, which will be somewhere around here on the screen. Otherwise known in English as Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Now, quite contrary to the name of the anime, he doesn't actually go around trying to pick up girls in the dungeon. I was a little disappointed at that, but it was still a damn good anime.
It's kind of quite the opposite, actually.
Yeah, quite the opposite. Alright, so the anime consists of 13 episodes plus an OVA, with a Season 2 kicking off this year, and unfortunately Crunchyroll has denied the simulcast of it, but it is up on Amazon Prime Video, so if you have that, you're more than welcome to watch it that way. Now, unfortunately, Season 2 is not quite the way you expected it to be, but we'll get more into that later on in the review.
Don't forget the OVA, man.
Yeah, the OVA as well. The OVA was actually pretty damn good. But, so, where the Danmachi Season 1, it follows the story of a gentleman by the name of Bel Crenel and his goddess Hestia. Now, in the world that they live in, it's pretty much like an RPG video game world, except it's real life. You have creatures that they have to destroy inside dungeons that drop items that they transfer into money. So every person, well, not every person, but every goddess or god has what they call a familia. And it's their family. Now, they take people underneath their wing, they give them the mark of their familia, and that person, you know, pretty much reports to that god. They are the power over all of them, of the familia. Now, Bel Crenel and Hestia are unfortunately the only two members of that familia. So you've got the goddess and you've got him. But Bel Crenel is actually quite the interesting character as to where he gets a skill that she doesn't tell him about called Undying Resolve, I believe was the name of it. Where basically the skill was the stronger his desire for something and the more he wanted it, the faster, the more powerful he got. The faster he gained experience points, the faster he would level up. The stronger his feelings, the stronger the effect was. Which was a really great ability because he had a desire to catch up to another character who had saved his life in a dungeon. And with that desire and drive, he actually rose through, the ranks and his abilities quite fast. So without getting into all the meat and potatoes and spoiling the anime for most of you, the storyline basics is that he goes in the dungeon on a regular basis. He's powerful, he's powering up, trying to get closer to the character he's trying to get to, and he gets a couple more followers that go along with him, although they're from different familias. You have one that's from the Soma family, and you have one that is from,
It was
Hephaestus. Yeah, that's right. Hephaestus.
Do they pronounce her name different than Hephaestus, or?
No, they pronounce it like Hephaestus.
That's what I figured. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, so you get and a family member from Hephaestus. Now, these characters are actually quite detailed in their own stories, which you get backstories for both of them. Now, on the one from Hephaestus, you don't get too much of a backstory on him.
He did come in late in the season.
Yeah, so we're hoping maybe he'll, get revealed upon more maybe later with his backstory. It'd be interesting to see. And the other one, I mean, classic tragic backstory, along with most of the characters in this anime. I mean, when you live in a world where monsters run rampant, what do you expect, really? Yeah. But, so him and his party, they're constantly traveling through the dungeon, trying to get lower and lower through the floors and level up for more money and everything like that. Not necessarily for fame. But,
well, it's a perk.
Yeah, fame is a perk, but that's not his main goal. His main goal really is to just, make him...
He wants to be a hero.
True.
He wants... Not only does he want to be a hero, but he also wants to get the girl. He wants to... He just wants to be the stereotypical, Herculean hero.
Exactly. But what makes his character really great is the fact that everybody in this anime wants this boy's dick. Everybody. Well, even the men.
like the thing that's probably the most frustrating thing about it for me, because it's kind of like you took a light novel kind of setup where you have the main character, his harem. I just realized that none of my hand motions are on screen.
That's fine.
But either way, you have the main character and his harem, but the main character is either ignorant to the fact that they all after him, or he like consistently runs away from their advances, which he seems to have an equal mashup of both. Now, it's not that prevalent, I would say, throughout most of the show, but it is noticeable, so just a warning on that.
Well, to sum it up nicely, he's your typical harem protagonist. There's a ton of women around him, but he's either too dumb to get with them or too scared. It's just the way they write it in. A lot of people have gotten sick with the, generic harem type anime where the man never gets with the girl.
Well,
any of the girls, really.
Yeah.
But, at the same time, look at School Days.
It's not, I would say it's not on the level as the main character in Asterix War, if you've seen that. But, there's, the way I look at it is he's got the best traits from a lot of light novel protagonists and a lot of harem protagonists, but he also still has those tropes.
Yeah. But, so he continues through the dungeon, getting stronger and stronger, and then one of his party members decides to convince them to go a little bit deeper in the dungeon than what they probably should. Even though they're of a high enough level, experience-wise, they don't really have what it takes to get to that part yet. They end up doing it, and they're doing pretty well, but through a chain of events, of disasters, things that just screwed them over big time, they end up getting trapped inside the dungeon. So they have two options. They can either try to go up through all the floors and get back, or they can go down 3 more levels to a safe zone. The only known safe zone in the dungeon, by the way. The only problem being there being a floor boss right before that floor. Now, they say that, oh, well, this raiding party came through not too long ago, so the boss should be dead and, not responding yet. So, as they get there, things kind of get a little out of hand. And they make it into the safe zone where it starts off pretty nice, but then all hell breaks loose.
Well, there always has to be like a big epic battle at the end of the lull of everything's cool.
Yeah.
No worries. Some panty shots and like we were all chilling and relaxing, and oh shit, a giant monster.
But by all means, the last battle of the anime is great. It's not one of your typical, oh, he has to destroy it by himself thing. There's a lot of teamwork put into the battle. It's really great. It showcases a lot of the side characters' abilities that you didn't see throughout the series, which is really great. And in the end of it, it's a really good anime. Now,
there is one moment where he does go full Kirito.
Yeah, there is a moment where he does go full Kirito, but yeah, it's the way.
It's just like a typical shonen protagonist, typical light novel protagonist. They got to be badass.
Yeah, this is true.
Which he does struggle to get to that level, so yeah, it makes sense.
Now, that pretty much wraps it up for Season 1, and I will say, Season 1 for me, hell, I give it a 6.5 out of 10, really.
I'd probably give it a 6. I'd watch it again, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what the second season brings.
Exactly, and speaking of the second season, like I'd mentioned earlier in the video, Season 2 is not Season 2 in the way you think, as it does not continue the storyline as far as we know. From what we've read, and we haven't watched the first episode yet that's out on Amazon Prime, and I'm not advertising for them, by the way. This is just me letting you know where it is. It follows the story of the anime character that he was trying to catch up to. It's supposed to be from their point of view. That's what the overview for Season 2 is stated online, as well as the description of the first episode talks about how it follows the same chain of events just from their perspective. Now I'm interested to see if they extend the storyline within season 2 following that character's perspective, or if they just recap all of season 1.
I mean, I'd look at it kind of like certain magical index, certain scientific railgun.
Yes. And I mean, to be fair, I mean, both of those were really great, but if you didn't watch them in the correct order, it kind of screwed you over.
Well, I mean, to sit down and try to... We're getting on a tangent.
Yeah, we're getting on a tangent. That's neither here nor there. But season 2, it's looking very promising from what I've heard from a couple of my friends who watch anime as well as reviews online. Me and him have been watching Danmachi together. That's why we're also doing this review together. Plus, I really enjoy having Twiggy in here to do the 0 through Z anime reviews with me.
Well, I like being here, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So...
I like talking to you two people, too.
So we haven't got a chance to sit down and watch it. I just got back from the vacation in Austin, as y'all saw the video of. Very short video. Sorry about the crotch shot at the end of the video, by the way. He had to see it, too. But, so all in all, we're looking forward to season 2. We might sit down and get to watch, I think the first 2 episodes are out right now.
Yeah, I think that they've already posted the first 2 at least.
Okay, I know they had the first one on last week, so they should have the second one up now. Yeah. So, like I said, I give it a 6.5, he gives it a 6. Not saying we're anime experts or anything, but I've definitely been watching anime for a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's very, like, our rating system is mostly just our opinion and subjective, so don't be thinking that we're like...
Yeah, it's not set in stone.
Like, I mean, it's a well-done anime.
Yeah, I go off of music composition, character development, just overall storyline. In animes like this, the monster design and development as well. And side character development, which is something not a lot of people go off of. And I don't mean the side characters that are directly related to him. I actually mean the side characters that play their part, but aren't directly in contact with him. And there's quite a few of them in this anime. And I will say that even though a lot of them were assholes because they were following the will of another person who was trying to do some crazy convoluted stuff. But, I mean, overall, I mean, they developed quite nicely. So, I mean, I quite enjoyed it.
Your rating system is a lot more, like, consistent than mine. Because, like... in the same way I rate this a 6, I rate an anime like Berserk at like a 7 or 8. And that's... in Berserk, if any of you out there watched it, I mean, it's a good story and good manga, but it's kind of...
original Berserk, not the remake.
The original Berserk.
We're triggered. We're not getting into that. But anyways, well, I mean, in all actuality, when I rate an anime, I look at it, how do I like it? And if I like it, well then I like it, obviously. If I don't like it, I'm still going to try to watch it through, but 90% of the time I end up dropping it if I don't really care for it.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. It's different flavors.
Yeah, and then really... I give it the rating off of that criteria I've already stated, and for me, Danmachi, or Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, or the extremely long Japanese name that I can't say, but once again, it will be on the screen at this point as well, because I don't want to be inconsistent, is a damn good anime, and I highly recommend watching it. And if you like it, hit us up and let us know. And remember, 0 to Z anime review, it's just entertainment. Unless made by... M. Night Shyamalan.
God damn it, Avatar! And if you like the video, you need to like, comment, subscribe, because resisting it is not something I would do.
I say